I'm going to be playing some Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled for you. So let's go to local arcade. Let's do a cup. What should we do? The Wumpa Cup, Nitro Cup, Crystal Cup, Crash Cup, the Velo Cup, Apple Cup, the Uka Cup, the Lost Cup, Bonus Cup, Desert Cup, or Space Cup. You know what? Let's do Space Cup. Go sci-fi. Go medium. Let's do it. Let's do it a bit more retro. Okay, as PS1 Crash Bandicoot with the PS1 cart, like the first Crash Team Racing game. I remember when I got this game whilst I was on my second year holiday at university, and just when I wasn't like doing like my animations, I was just playing Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, trying to earn all the cars in the game, all the skins. It took a while to do that, but I think I've got a decent amount. I just really enjoy this game. It's a big part of my later childhood, I would say, like heading into my early 20s. I was always playing this game when I wasn't studying at university at the time because of how I wanted to earn everything. It's Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. Or no, Crash Team Racing 1969 is one of my favourite racing games of all time. Right, so I haven't played this game in a while, so I might be a bit rusty. But let's see what we can do. Oops, exactly. Maybe I should have picked such a hard track. Oh well. Live and you learn. But hey, it's defeat mentality, it's not over just yet. Boom. You know, a lot of people say this is much harder than Mario Kart, which I don't know if I really agree, because I feel like they're very different games to compare. Like, this focuses more on speed, whereas Mario Kart's more about setting traps, trying to get ahead of your opponents. Whereas this does emphasize this, but nowhere near as much. Yeah, you can tell I'm a bit rusty. Yeah, I'm not been a good race for me so far, but still early days. Yes, I got a shield. Boom. 6th. 5th. No, I'm not 5th. Now I'm 5th. Face. Yes. So definitely even out the odds. Such bad timing doing it right when I was about to celebrate that again. There. 7th now. Boom. Yes, to avoid those missiles, you need to do a lot of drifting. I hope they do a second Crash Team Racing game, with just different tracks. I think that would be epic. They should have done that instead of a Wumpa League. I personally didn't really like Wumpa League too much. I thought it would have been good as just a multiplayer mode in Crash Bandicoot 4, a future Crash Bandicoot game, not its own game, or at least do different game modes like Crash Bash, instead of have like the same old go around, pick up Wumpa, score points. Okay, I've managed to get to 5th. Turn things around as best as I can. Yes. Now I'm 3rd. This is proof that anything's possible in life. No, it's not over yet, but I've got a good feeling I'm gonna win. Oh, that was so close. I just bumped into that. Do a lot of braking and drifting. Not too much boost so you don't fall off. Yes! I won! First race done, that's 9 points in the bag. Perfect. 56 coins. Let's go to the next race. Yeah, I feel like this game was like not so much of a remake, but more Crash Bandicoot's answer to Mario Kart, but the newer versions where you get to customize the cards, customize the wheels, have loads of characters. Because the first Crash Team Racing game and Nitro Kart game that came out after, and even Tag Team Racing, didn't have too many characters. You're quite limited with the cards you can get. Like I think Crash Nitro Kart, you literally just had 4 different card designs for the to represent the different teams. Which, you know what, not bad, trying something new instead of trying to do like a remake to Crash Team Racing. But still, it just felt a bit boring and bland. Like, there was some decent parts of Crash Nitro Kart, but it was a step down from Crash Team Racing. Like, this game blows out both games out of the water controversially. Other than the little microtransactions this game does have, which can be a bit cheeky. Yeah. Oops. Yes, got you, Spyro. Oh, he stripes ahead of me. Underrated villain in the Crash Bandicoot games. We would have liked to see him more. We only fought him like once. That was in the first Crash Bandicoot game. That is actually one of my favourite boss battles. Pinstripe, Tommy Gun. And also, I'm a big fan of gangster films. So you can't hate Pinstripe, really. You have something very gangster. But yeah, I'm blown. I'm doing so much better this race. From going 8th in my first race and then winning it, to now just beating everyone on the land side. The lowest position I think I've gotten in this race is 2nd place. Yes, on my final lap. Hopefully it's another win in the bag. Got Pinched up behind us alongside Spiral and Baby Cortex. Yeah, I thought having the baby versions of Crash, Cortex and N-Trophy was a bit of a waste in this game. I would have preferred if they made some new characters, or added some characters in Crash Bandicoot 4 they were going to add. And I thought Crash Bandicoot 4 was quite a good game. I liked how they decided to mix it up and get to play as multiple characters, such as Cortex, Dingo Dial, Torna, even Coco. I think it took the best elements of the original trilogy alongside Crash 2 Insanity and made it into one game. Don't get me wrong, Crash Bandicoot 4 was very hard, and I will be planning to play that on a live stream soon, but let's just say there'll be a lot of dying. It could end up being 2 hours long of how much I died in that game in one single level. Yep, got another race in the bag. Yes! Up cheeky creations. Yes. I like this is like my favourite weapons to use in Crash Team Racing because it's just so simple. With the bombs, they can be hit and miss. The detonators and the potions, they are quite they're not guaranteed to hit opponents because people can dodge it. Whereas the missiles, very likely to get it now, better. It's sadly too far away. It was always such a cool truck in the original game, and even still now, maybe space themed, but also hard. How much drifting in corners there is. Back to first, my space. Oh, Spyro took over. Cheeky bugger. Even though Spyro would be the guy I would lose against, because it's like Crash Bandicoot's Yang to his Yin. Two big PlayStation mascots, or Xbox One now, shall I say. I wonder what's going to happen next with Crash and Spyro. They've been MIA for a long time. This is not as a whitewash like the second race, but I'm doing better than I did in the first race before I made that comeback win. But this is also another good ability, speed up against everyone and knock everyone down. I just hate it when it's used on me because you can't really escape it, let's just say. Yes. Final lap. Gonna hopefully get this race in the bag. Who knows these days? You never expect anything in life. Boom. Yeah, that felt awesome. A lot of boosting. We're now miles apart from the competition. Or competition can't match with me. Okay, one more race left. And we've won the cup. What was I doing then? I was pressing R2 then. So I just muscle memory from other racing games just came into play. That does happen a lot to me when I'm playing video games. I sometimes use buttons for a completely different game. I think games like Need for Speed I've been working on, I usually do R2. Those games, this, I push the X button. That's what I have with saying I think a lot, shouldn't think as I know. Oops. That was a bit of a silly move, cheeky. Let's get that gold. Gold 1% so I can get a lot of points and a lot more stuff. Now we're heading to lap 2. Like it's a Nitro. Great. Let's make it there. Hopefully it doesn't come and bite me back afterwards. Saha, nice try. This was my favourite track in the Crash Nitro. I've forgotten how it does play though, which scenes where you go on the electric track or which bits where you go on the actual track with wheels, so you need to replay this track with Crash Nitro Kart level. Uh-oh. Exactly why I don't like these traps as much, because they can come back and bite you. And derail your progress. Right. Close to winning this cup. Let's make it. Oh god, maybe should have done that earlier. Oh, okay, I've missed the missile. Yes! I won the cup. And I've bagged in 280 points. Perfect. It's a good way to go out on a high. Let's wait for the trophy to come in. Guess we won. Let's be on that podium. But yeah, I think this video is now coming to an end. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos. See ya, bye.